Domark. We know them. They did F1. Is this game going to take me 50 hours as well? We'll see. But this is Prince of Persia. 1993. Do 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 do. And it seems like the European version has an extra 4 levels and music, so that's the version we're going to go with. Doesn't seem to mention anything about the time limit though. This is the intro. Ooh, this is very... These graphics are lovely. Oh, that's the prince. He looks nothing like the manual. I like her. That would be the Sultan. Not the Sultan, the Vizier. Oh, that's the timer. That's her. That's how much time she's obviously got left. Death or marriage? A beat shot or two, yes. 13 and a half. Guess I'll do it faster. Why so? I'm notoriously slow at games. Yeah, I thought Diggy did that. I actually avoided the stream for that reason, to be honest, because I knew I was going to play. I've never played the original Prince of Persia. I've only ever played the Sands of Time. I remember trying to play the Sands of Time includes a remake of this actually, and I think I tried to play it for all of about 5 minutes, and then turned it off. This is what we just watched. This version has more levels. I'm wondering how the password's going to work though. Is the password going to keep the time limit going? Right. January 1994. I think it does. It must be then. It must be a more complicated. It can't. Surely it can't keep it down to the second though. And I don't know how complicated the password will be. Have I played any? I've only ever played. Oh, I did play a little bit of the 2008 one. I played. I finished Sands of Time, and I did Warrior Within, and then I didn't finish the Two Thrones, and then I played a little bit of the 2008 one. I liked it. I just didn't stick with it for some reason. Yeah. Okay. Oh, the PAL manual, the box art's the same for both regions. It must just be the cover art for some strange reason. Because, let's have a look. Is it there? Whoops. That's the PAL box. It's actually just mirrored for some reason instead. Yeah, how odd. They mirrored it. With passwords, you'll do. Oh, is this one of those? In Amiga, you don't have passwords, and it's really hard. all the god gamers play the Amiga. See, that's us plebs playing consoles, rolling down the stairs into our dungeons. Off we go. You have saves on the Amiga. Saves. Psh. Off we go. How is the sound? Is it still okay? I'm gonna have to get used to these controls. So B is jump, you say. I'm not sure how I don't really like this B button. Might change control then. C does no. A is the careful steps. Oh. Oh, have I started my own timer? I have not. I have not. Let's restart the game and my timer. Because I'm faffing about anyway. Although I feel like I'm going to be playing this game quite a few times. Time is going. We're going. Oh, we're off. So we're in the dungeon. Now at least I know the story, because I didn't even know that when I played the other ones. I'm very concerned about this. Boing! Whoops! I wonder if I just went down, would that have been okay? Oh! Why is he hoppity hopping? Oh, fucking hell. Well. I should have careful stepped. He's just broken his ankles, I think. See you, Raywood. Thank you again for the raid. Oh, where are we? I want an in between. I want to walk fast. Do I do anything with this? I've forgotten what was pick up, and I've already closed the manual. Did it say? It's Persia manual. Let me just quickly check again. I don't know if you have to press a button or just down. Two. Pick something up, stand next to it, and press A. Okay, so then obviously we cannot pick this up then. Yay! First death. So, oh, I'm sure I'll figure it out. Thank you. We're already flying through the game. Do we just have to sit here looking at our corpse? Oh! 58 minutes remaining. So, surely... How do we... The controls are going to take me a while to get used to. Let's see. Oh! I thought... Oh! I thought you couldn't walk off if you were holding the careful steps. That wasn't very careful. Oh, crap. Right, so I guess we don't go this way first, because he's waggling his sword at me. Is he going to follow me? No. It's like I warned him. Well, the manual didn't say that. Or it did and I forgot. I don't really like that choice of music. Hop! There we go. We're doing well. But, aha! See, this is going to be fun. This is going to be fun. It's giving me Shadow of the Beast vibes. I'm going to hopefully enjoy trying to work this out. Oops. Oh, there's another one. I pressed the careful steps. Reckless steps. Can he not stop mid-run? No, he can't. Well, the careful step button is a bit annoying. Tomb Raider, this ain't. Fall down. Thank you. Alright, let's turn around. Oh my god. He's got places to be. He ain't got time for careful steps. I wonder how generous the timer is on this. I can change the controller. I don't like the D-pad on this one. new controller, but they're so expensive now. So I'm sort of glad to shift onto the real hardware, because those real controllers are very, very sturdy. It's not the right controller. Is that right? There we go. Get used to like the real Mega Drive controller that I've got, which is it's like very resistant in the buttons, which is a good thing. Like you get a real feedback of pressing them. I'm curious about the— oh no, we're closing. Ah, I'm gonna get impaled on this gate. Oh my god. What has that done? Has that just opened the gate over there again? Oh! Why did you just do a jump? Oh. Don't think I pressed that, did I? I wanted to check what that has done. Oh my goodness. Oops, my finger slipped there. It's this button actually, it's really— I've got used to the control. I can't even rest my thumb on this B button without it pressing. The platform is going to drive me nuts. Tight responsive, no. What is this hoppity hop? I remember that being in the manual. You press down and press A, hoppity hops. I'm trying to climb down. Oh my god. The controls are gonna be a journey. Ah, god, this controller's terrible as well. I'll have to go back to the other one. Like, I literally can barely— because I like to just rest my thumb on the button that I'm going to be pressing, but it keeps depressing. He's jumping at the wrong moments. Oh my god. What is that? Glug, glug, glug. Health! Death! I wonder if I'd be better off using the old chunky 3-button controller for this. I'm going to change controllers back again because the B button on this is lousy. Literally sneeze and he's jumping. You put it on the DOS. This version looks fine graphically, although I think you would be a little bit like, what, in 1994? It's the problem with just like older games though, isn't it? But it seems like a competent port, maybe. The frame rate seems okay, at least. Oh my gosh. It's killing me that you can't mid-run, because I've grown up with Tomb Raider, so my brain is very much associating this walk with Lara Croft, and what you do is you just hold A down like at any moment, well, the walk button, and you can walk and it'll stop, but he won't. You need to be already walking beforehand, otherwise he'll just go off the ledge. And I want to use it like to put on the brakes, but it doesn't work that way, and it's going to take me a while to stop trying to do that. Oh my god. It will. I'd be curious to play the 3D remake on the PlayStation 2 now. Can't win with these controllers. I think I need to get the B button from. I can't. I tried to take them apart actually, but I think the screws are broken. Because I could do with taking the D-pad from the other one and putting it in this one. So the D-pad, the left is not very good. That was supposed to be a jump. Oh, I keep doing that as well. What I want to do is just like I just want to press A and down and have him automatically turn around. I feel like there's a game out there that is like that, and that's why I keep thinking. But he won't. I've got to turn around first. Because he's got this stupid hop, so I keep hopping off instead. Oh, I've done it again. Yeah, I think a few games kind of do that. Even like Abe's Odyssey, I think is where my brain is at, where you press down and he'll just turn around for you. Oh my god, just go down! So it'll certainly speed up the gameplay. Why don't you go down? Oh, fuck me. Doing it again. It's because the walk is so slow. I don't want to do it. Oh, fucking hell. It's gonna be a long game. Why are we doing this? All that faffing just to get down. Needs a death counter. Oh, can't be bothered. I'd have to keep putting the controller down to do it in. Oh yeah, we need that embarrassment. I would have had to do it eventually, yeah. I'm just, some of it's going back to these horrible control pads, to be honest. I've been getting used to the nice ones. I was overdue a new control pad, but with getting the real hardware going, I didn't bother. But it's hard to get these like mini control pads now because they don't produce them anymore and everybody sells them for a lot of money now. I don't really want to pay. They want like £40–50 for one online now. And I go through them. They all fall the same way. The B buttons all knacker up. So I suppose that's a possibility. Yeah. But I mean, other than this niche case, I'm not really using them. USB adapter. So they don't ever have lag. Those things. Hoi. momentum and movement of this game never bothers you much? It feels natural. I think a lot of it's my controls issues at the moment. Oh, hello there. Thank you for the raid. Sorius.
What a thrill.
How are you? What were you up to?
Just rated. Isn't nature fabulous?
This is the tutorial, yeah. Well, I'll be whizzing through it before you know. You're playing Shining Force 2, very nice. I actually played that one myself. But I will be eventually, because here I'm trying to finish every Mega Drive game. This is game 275. We've only just started and I'm on the struggle bus with the controls. We just finished Chuck Rock 2. But welcome in, thank you for the raid. Feels better to see you than Out of This World and Flashback. Well, I'll be the judge of that eventually. So I've got to play those too. Thanks for that giant emote from Shining Force 2. Woo. Right. Oh my god. I pressed jump. I even saw him do a little bit of the hop, and then he just seemed to go flying down. I guess I pressed it too late. I thought it was going to be a little bit rough. I didn't think it was going to be this rough. The time limit seems a bit odd though, because like surely you're just going to keep resetting until you get a good run of the level and then you'll keep the password. Get through Out of This World not long ago, 1 second. I could never do the start of Out of This World back in the day. So that was that. I don't like this instrument, it's very annoying. Oh, he takes like an extra step, that's the thing. Right, they've gone. I wanted to know what that opened, but I can't be bothered right now. Oh, stuff's happening. What's going on? There's multiple... What's that doing? It is very mosquito-y. Well, thank you for the follow. They are anonymous. There's that one section of Another World. I just remember I used to get past there used to be this worm that jabs you in the leg at the start. And that was that was kind of how it always went. And the thing chasing you. I never played it much though. No worries, usually when I raid it's because I need to end, otherwise I continue, so thank you very much for the raid. Yeah, that's it. I was hanging as if to say something else, but that's it. Thank you. Oh! So there's a sword, that's a goal. Go on, you're fine. Down you get. Whee! That's a goal. Dun 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 dun! And then we die, maybe. Turn around. go. Oh. Bomb, bomb. Can we survive that? Yes. Woo. Start a save setting on it. Till a one hit kill. Oh, don't. Sounds like depressing. Now, did it say we can carefully step through the spikes? He didn't carefully step through the spikes. Do we even need to be here though? Is this if you fall down and survive, perhaps? Bits of this music remind me of Mars from, you know, Holst the Planets. I'm very careful. Careful is my middle name. Woo. I guess it's if you fall down that way. Carefully careful. So I have got to do all this obnoxious backtracking then. Has the music changed? I feel like we haven't heard that. We've got like different percussion instead now. Oh no, I spoke too soon. There it is. I thought we might have some dynamic music or something like Chaos. What was it? Chaos Engine. That was very cool. Where the music sort of changes depending on which bit of the map, which quadrant of the map you're in. Oh, what's he doing in there? Gotta check. I wonder why they designed this bit. Aha! Wondering finished. Although I suspect I want to run and jump and go for that, but I'm going to guess you can't. I don't see any way that he could possibly reach that. And there's no run up anyway. Let's turn around. Speaking of turning around, have you seen the news? Poor old Bonnie Tyler. I saw that before. She's not very well at the moment in hospital, apparently. Okay, we've made it through. I'm guessing we don't... Oh, actually, down there would probably take me to where I just was, right? But on the spikes. What does that one do? Too slow, though. Princess has got no chance with me on the case. Is there nothing down here then? Ooh! Yeah, what's that all about? Ah! Fuck. A potion. And death. Glug glug. Now, is this a dead end? Surely he can't drop down. Because the spikes would get him. But is there anything in here? No. I think we've been over here. Check it, don't you? Now I want to do it. Bum, 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 bum. You're not enjoying it, Broccoli? Whee! There you go, you got 2 strings now. You'll regret complaining. Oh, the gate's locked. Alakazam. Bugger. Yeah, I ain't even gonna be out of the prison before the princess is dead. Bam. Okay. Oh god, I've got no time for thinking. Have I? Hoppity hop. Dun, 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 I'm gonna lose this sword fight though, that's my concern. Oh, what was it? What am I doing? I'm nervous. Sword fighting. A to strike. Advance, retreat, block your opponent. Oh, I don't like this at all. Watch your opponent carefully and wait for him to strike. He's gonna kill me. Huzzah! No, bugger. Ow! Victory is mine. Yes. We did. We chucked, and now we're Persia in. It's finished. I wanted to say something to you earlier, and I've forgotten now. I don't think it was important. I think it was just we were looking at a list of games and stuff, and I'm sure I just thought of something. But oh, now I know what it was. Do you know who made this game or this port? It's made by Domark, and do you know what they made? A certain F1. That was it, that was all it was. When I said that, I was like, oh, Domark made this. They made Formula 1. I was thinking of you. There we go. Level 1 done. Princess is not sweating at all. 33 minutes remain. She's like, oh my god, I'm fucked. Don't we get a password? Where's my password? Oh, it's there at the bottom. Butts Q. Okay. I'm curious how this password is going to keep the time, though. Surely it can't keep it down to the... I guess one letter would represent the minutes. Or 2 of them, perhaps. Let's find out. B-U-U-T-Q and... No. We made good time. Yeah, she's fine. Domark, any gay of the week. I can't speak. Any day of the week. But ZQ. What's the time limit looking like? Level 2. Oh, it's kept it. So what we would do, I presume, we'll just have to do the first level until we make a good time, and then we'll keep the password. But for the sake of not being boring, let's just plod on a little bit, because my skill level will probably improve. We got new music as well. I'm gonna have to root out the first level though, aren't I? Oh, we don't want to go down there. It's a good job I carefully checked. I don't like this sword fighting. Piss. Ah! I hate the combat already. I hate in all video games like parrying and all that crap. I hate it. No, this is gonna just kill me all the time. I'm not good at this stuff. I don't know when he's going to bloody attack. How am I supposed to hit the button in response to that? I know, these are the crappy guards. I'm fucked. I'll never finish this game. This is not my skill set. Like when you play like fighting games and you've got the parries. I won't. I'm really rubbish at parrying. I'm not. I just get by. You know, with the whole death thing in this game, I kind of wish the timer would reset when you die, because it feels kind of pointless. Because anybody wanting to do well they're just going to keep resetting the game and passwording all the time, and that's going to get really tedious. Like, why not just reset the timer from death? It's not even like, what, you know, like, why is the time running out anyway? Are there hundreds of princes like that are all trying to save her? Surely the timer should just be how fast you can get through each level overall. Because when I try to obviously do this in 60 minutes, I'm just going to have to keep rage quitting and resetting it every time, so... Oh, they had none at all. But yeah, it's weird. Looks It's like a job for the running jump, which I'm not going to be very good at. One of many princes, yeah. Nondescript, blue turban wearing prince. Princess ain't marrying anybody. None of them are going to get there. Oh my god, this bloody run-up is going to be the death of me. Actually death of me. Have you read any more of your book? I've just finished another book tonight. I finished Verity, and I did not like the end. Rather annoyed. Is he a prince? I don't know. I read you the story. Weren't you listening? I'll read it again. What did it say? It said, oh no, so he's not yet. It says, locked in her room, high in the palace tower, the princess rests all her hopes on you. For when the hot sands, oops, speaking of hot sands, we're letting them drain away. For when the hot sands drain from the hourglass, her choice can bring only a throne for the Grand Vizier, a new reign of terror for his long-suffering subjects, and death for the brave youth, that will be us, the brave youth who might have been Prince of Persia. So I guess we marry her and then we'll be Prince of Persia. So, it's hardly training. You just got to marry her, that's all. It's a very easy job. 7% through, select reading, get back into the groove. You need a thriller turner. I have lots. You have to read through. I've been reading them. I mean, I don't know whether some of them are recommendations per se, but also it depends on your tastes too. Because like it depends, you know, like domestic thrillers are not for everybody. I just read the Housemaid. That was a page turner. I whipped through that in 2 days, but I don't think it's necessarily the best thing I've read. It was very popcorn thriller. What else did I just finish? Oh, I recommend perhaps The Silent Patient. I just read that and I enjoyed that. I think it had moments where it was page turning, and then once you get near the end, it's very page turning. Popcorn thriller sounds good. Yeah, well, it's just sort of domestic housewife kind of thing, but it depends on, I don't know what sort of things you're into. Oh, he's gonna kill me. Press the wrong button. What am I thinking of reading next? Oh, did it? Lovely. Ah. There's a health potion. But, I'm thinking of reading... I might try... I'm reading a crime book at the moment as well that I just started, which is a British one. It's brand new, like kind of author, written about 2 years ago. Sci-fi, crime, thriller, horror. But I mean, like, even just saying thriller, there's a lot of thrillers. There's a lot of genres of thrillers, because you've got, like, you know, more stereotypically maybe, like, heterosexual male kind of thrillers, and then you've got more, like, women's kind of thrillers. You've got, like, domestic thrillers. You've got stuff like Tom Clancy writes thrillers, but it's like espionage or whatever, or technology thrillers. Then you've got, like, serial killer thrillers. You've got... Because it's like I wouldn't compare, was it Frida McFadden's thriller books to like Silence of the Lambs, or it really depends on what within the genre, what do you like as well. Ah. Oh my god, he's gonna get me. Oh! This game's going to be hard to concentrate, isn't it? I mean, you can have a look at what I've read. I've been posting my reviews on Storygraph as I read my books. Verity, I was going to give a 4-star, and now I've hit the end. I'm probably going to give it a 2, to be honest, because I really did not like that ending. Didn't like it. I was waiting for the poison to show up, and there it is. What I am thinking of reading very soon, and also a certain YouTuber that I watch is also going to be reading the book, which encourages me more. But I was thinking of trying, is it Patricia Cromwell or Cornwall? She's written a ton of thrillers, bestsellers as well. Because I was just actually curious and seeing what were the best-selling books on the New York Times. Oh, he's going to get me. I don't like the sword fighting in this game. I can't be bothered with it. I'm not going to be good at it. Have you read any? Because I was thinking of starting with the first one. Was it Postmortem? 'Cause she's had so many on the best-selling list. So yeah, there was that thought. And the YouTuber that I like watching, she's going to do a reading vlog, reading it as well. So I thought it might be fun to read it at the same time. I also want to try and read. I've also promised my mum I'm going to read an Agatha Christie soon, so I might read And Then There Were None. But yeah, the thrillers that I've just read recently, I read The Housemaid, which I enjoyed. I gave it 3.5 stars out of 5. It is what it is. It's just. I think it was good for me, but also I hear a lot of people saying that it's like a good book for getting you back into reading or getting you into reading. It's a good entry point for like thrillers and stuff because you just want to know what's going to happen. It's very easy to read as well. Like some people have actually compared some of the books to like middle grade level English or whatever they call it, but it doesn't read like YA, but it's very easy to read. So I enjoyed it for that. I devoured that book. I read it in 2 days. It was just that easy to fly through, and once you get into it, the story you just want to know. It starts getting annoying. Like you got to know what's going on. And then I've read The Silent Patient, which I really enjoyed. Probably give that a 4-star, to be honest. I did actually quite enjoy that one. But I can see how that one's going to be very polarizing, and I think a lot of it's going to really depend on what you've read in the past and what sort of things you're into. I think maybe somebody who's read a lot of thriller books or mysteries might not be so impressed by it than somebody who hasn't read that many, is how I can imagine that one going. But it was a huge seller, apparently. It's from 2019, but it sold millions. But I enjoyed that. I'll sell it to you in a few seconds, but in a few sentences. But basically, it's a woman who is who's been accused of, found guilty of shooting her husband, and she was found in the house with him tied to a chair, shot dead, and she's refused to speak ever since. She never spoke through the court case or anything, and now she's in a psychiatric, and it's 6 years later, and she's never said a single word, so nobody knows what happened or why. And it's like the main person from his perspective, the protagonist, is getting transferred to go work at her psychiatry place, and he feels like he can get her to speak, and he wants to work with her, and that's sort of the catch of that one. I enjoyed it. I don't think it was perfect. I bet they'll make a movie of it eventually. There we go. Check both those out. Silent Patient is probably the better one of the two to read, maybe, but Housemaid already has a movie. Housemaid's just one of those like viral sensation kind of books. But I enjoyed it enough. And then I don't know what else I've read that's thriller. I'm reading one at the moment which I mentioned on stream a bit before called Next of Kin, which is it's about two sisters, and one of them is more of a career kind of woman, and unfortunately she gets asked to take care of her nephew who's like 3 years old, and she, for whatever reasons, gets busy and distracted and stuff and called into work, and she forgets basically that she's left the kid in the car, and the kid passes away because of heat stroke. But then the whole of the thing after that, it's like a legal thriller. It's all the premises. I'm still reading it. I've read about 20% now. I'm enjoying it, but I have to be in the right mood. But it's she's being accused of manslaughter. So it's like it's set in the UK, the whatever you call it, the police, they're trying to press charges, and it's going to be her trying to prove that it was an accident and no intent and stuff like that. So, but yeah, it'll be an emotional one, but apparently it's full of twists or something, so I'm kind of excited. I like intense books though, so that's me. If you don't like emotional or intense or dark books, then I'm not the best person, because I tend to seek them out. I quite like intense stories. I also like a lot of books with women, like very strong female characters. I quite gravitate towards, or maybe women that go through ordeals and overcome it. I often find that to be quite a nice story arc I enjoy. And then I've just started reading a crime book called Long Time Dead, which I didn't originally realise, but it's actually a queer author. She's a lesbian, and the protagonist is also a lesbian, but it's definitely not like it's not a queer book. It's not marketed as such. You wouldn't know, like, just from reading the synopsis or the cover or something. So it's not, I don't think it would be in a bookstore under the LGBTQ section. It's just, incidental, which that appeals a lot to me. I really like the idea of that she's just writing inclusive characters. And it's a police procedural sort of story it's also set in 2004 instead of the modern day, and it's also got a cold case in it, which is from 1997, so it's 1997 and 2004, but it was written in 2024. And the main protagonist, police detective, is Sheridan Hollander, I think her name is, and she's on the case. But I always imagine her, I was saying in the Discord, I keep imagining her looking like, what's her name? What's her name? Can't remember her name now. Something the one that plays Kunk in Kunk on Earth and all that stuff. That actress, I quite like her. Diana Morgan, is it? Diane Morgan. I imagine her looking like her with a mixture of Sheridan Smith for some reason. Is how I'm imagining this policewoman detective. But yeah, she's it's sort of a cold case. There was a crime in 1997. The prologue opens with it. There's you don't know in the prologue, but you know very, very soon that basically there was a policewoman in the 1997 who got shot by a criminal who was a drug dealer, I think, and got shot dead outside of a supermarket. And then now in 2004, this drug dealer's body has been found in a graveyard in somebody else's grave, and it's like, oh well, he shouldn't be there, and it's like a sort of weird cold case kind of thing reopening to re-investigate what happened in 1997, and that's all I've read so far. I'm kind of enjoying it. I haven't read. I'm not the best person to probably ask for this sort of recommendations though, because I haven't read much, so what I'm enjoying might not necessarily be the best if you're well read. I'm not well read, but I like what I like so far. Maybe I'll read better things in the future, but for now I'm enjoying myself. So it's also exciting just to find a new author who's writing books, because obviously this one was written in 2024 and she's written 4 books so far, and the 5th one's coming out soon. But I quite like the idea of reading a modern series that's ongoing. I think they're just going to be like case by case. Each book is a different crime. And it's also set in the UK, so that appeals to a bit of home reading. But I enjoyed that. And the other thing that was really good too is it was very cheap. Cheap books on Amazon. They're on Unlimited as well, if you do Unlimited. Especially for me, like in Japan, the first book. You had Kindle Unlimited? Well, yeah, I read the sample. So basically there's a YouTuber I watch, she's also gay. But again, she didn't actually mention that these books she didn't even mention that the main character is gay when she was talking about it for a few videos. It was only when she was saying that she'd read the 3rd book that she actually mentioned it, and she keeps banging on about this series, and it got me curious. So I decided to get the sample on Amazon, and the sample had like the first 9 chapters, I think. So I read the first 7, and I was just like, yeah, okay, I'm just gonna buy this now. And I did. It was like 600 yen, which is like £3 to £4, like bargain. It feels nice to support a new sort of indie. I don't know if they're indie or not, really, to be honest, but yeah. And I was reading about the author, because it says in the book too, I can't remember quite how it's worded, but she worked within the criminal something department or whatever for like 18 years. So she knows what she's talking about, I think, when it comes to like criminal and legal stuff. So that also kind of appeals a bit. I've heard Patricia Cornwell. Patricia Cornwell is really good for that sort of thing as well. Apparently she's very, very well researched and accurate. Not that I would know. I've never really read anything like that, like a proper crime book. But it is... Oh, I can't with these controls. I can't get used to it. It's so clunky. So I wonder what happens in 11 minutes then. Is the princess just gonna drop dead? Do we just carry on without her? Man of Persia instead of prince? We will find out soon. I do not like this running jump. I do not. But yeah, so I started Long Time Dead by T.M. Payne is what it is. And it's a Detective Sheridan Holland mystery. I think some people, I was looking at some reviews and some people kind of complained, I think, about the writing perhaps, but I'm enjoying it. I don't think everything needs to be always the most... Like, if it's a good story, as long as it's legible, it doesn't matter too much if it's not the most descriptive, artistic thing ever. Sometimes you just want, like, a good story to get your teeth into. Sit down, chill, have a coffee, and just read something. Oh, piss. No! I fucking can't. Sword fighting is going to piss me off in this. I don't even want to engage with it. Oh, I also said I started a new book the other night. I was trying to find something horror, and I wanted something that was potentially going to be a bit scary. And I've been watching this video about this woman. Maybe I just should go to her for horror recommendations, but she's recommended different horror stuff, and I started reading this one called The September House, which is like... It's like a couple that they've always wanted their dream sort of home, like this nice fancy Victorian style American house, and but they can't afford it. And then they find one that's suspiciously cheap, and it's because people that lived there before were murdered and the house is haunted. But they learn that the house is only haunted in September. That's why it's called The September House, and they just sort of learn to deal with it. But I'm not really sure why this is scary at the moment. It seems more like a weird satire or a comedy or something. I don't know. It's supposed to be very interesting, like in how it does the haunted house genre, but I've only read a bit of the first chapter. It's a long chapter. But she's on about how the walls are bleeding again, but they don't bleed in the kitchen, so she eats in the kitchen. And she's got like a ghost lady who just is always cleaning and stuff in the house, and she just lets her get on with it because that's what she likes to do. I'll stick with it, but it didn't grab me. That's why I ended up starting to read something else instead. But yeah, they put it with ghosts and things. Yeah, it's just not something that was necessarily appealing to me at the time, but I'm a bit stubborn when it comes to media though. Like once I start something, I generally never let it go. So, oh, she's fucked. Nah, Princess is gone. Can I not just go this way? Is he gonna on these spikes? Oh, I was waiting for it. Glug glug. But yeah, if you ever want recommendations from me, I post in the Discord channel in the books thingy, or I'm post stuff on my story graph. Actually, somebody reminded me to all about Ready Player One. I remember I wanted to read that years ago when it was first getting the buzz, and then I never did, but I had it on a to-read list for the longest time, and then I think a couple of years, like whenever it came out, I remember I watched the first 20 minutes of the movie and I just didn't really like it, so that just totally turned me off the whole idea. But now that I'm reading, I'm like, maybe I should try that actually again. My friend that was telling me about it was like, oh, the movie is not the book at all, like it's not, you should try the book. Because I watched the first 15-20 minutes of the film and it just looked like it was marketed at a young audience. Not me, whereas I thought the point of the book was it was supposed to be a bit more nostalgia for maybe older people, but the movie just seemed like, I don't know. Yeah, the movie didn't look very good. I think so. Maybe I've put it on my to-read list in my app on my story graph, so I'll give it a go at some point. So I'm proper in my reading phase at the minute. I don't know how long it'll last, but while I'm in the mood to read, don't even watch TV now, just read. And I think I'm starting to enjoy reading more because the stories are deeper and you get more insight into the character. There's just certain perspectives. It's kind of like this, unless they narrate it, but it's like this verity, even though I didn't end up liking it too much at the end. But the way it's formatted is that you read the present day stories, and then the character in the story picks up a like sort of biography diary thing and is reading it, and then an entire chapter will just be reading it, but you're reading it. But that wouldn't work. Like the way that everything's described, it just wouldn't work in a film because they would show rather than tell. So sometimes I think you lose stuff when things are changed into films. I feel like Interview with the Vampire did a really good job of not losing that essence though, because they have Brad Pitt narrating so much of the film. It does still capture that energy. But yeah, there's a lot different in the film. I forgot how different the book is and stuff like Lestat's dad is not even in the film at all. And but what's her name? Babette, is it? Babette? Apparently the TV series is supposed to be quite good. This is not a good idea, is it? But even the TV series has cut out that character too. They have Brad Pitt. They do. There must be a way. Whee! There we go. Hoo 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 hoo. The potions look the same. Why? Oh, it's increased my health. Oh, that's very important. Oh, Tom Cruise is so good. I love Tom Cruise in Into the Vampire. It's funny though, because like, it's very famous that Anne Rice didn't like Tom Cruise in it at first, but she's totally recounted that. I feel like some of these levels are very long. "2 minutes for the princess." See, obviously somebody already mentioned about a good ending, so I assume we could just carry on. Princess just dies, that's all. But we'll soon find out. Ooh! Oh. That wasn't very nice. Should I have even gone that way? Wait, haven't I been here already? Is that the end of the level or the start? Colour me confused. Who the hell? The Dandy game? What's the Dandy game? This is Prince of Persia. So bonkers the fact that he's quite a good actor is sometimes overlooked. Oh yeah, I think his real life reputation doesn't allow people to enjoy his acting, but he's actually a really good actor. Final hope destroyed, the princess has no choice but to submit to the evil vizier. Jafar takes the crown and Persia is plunged into an age of fear and tyranny. Wow. So we've got to do the first level really well then. GG, yeah, good. So was that the bad ending? What do you mean? You can't keep playing? Can you keep playing another? I was just thinking it's a bit weird. So now you basically need to redo the first level until you get a good thing. So I wonder what the dandy game is. We'll never know. Dandy's World on Roblox, could be that. Later Dandy Dungeon. There is a bad ending. If you're on Jafar's side, it's all good. Yeah, perspective. It's a good ending for him. It was indeed. Ooh, we gotta work out how to do this fast, but I'll probably be better off doing this tomorrow. Like, I mean, the problem with this game is it's gonna be like, how do I judge how fast I should be doing one? Oh fucking hell! How do I judge how fast I should be doing one of these levels? Like, do I need to finish the tutorial in 4 minutes or 8 minutes? Because once I've done a good time, then I don't need to ever redo the level again. But until I get the good time, do. See, now I just need to reset the whole game. No point me starting there, because I've just wasted a minute. That's going to get really annoying, having to put the password. I'm going to use save states, bugger it. Because I'm going to have to put this password in every single time I want to play. Because I'm not going to... It just seems like there's absolutely no point in continuing after death, because you're just throwing time away. So that's why I kind of feel like, well, why not just let you reset the clock when you die? Because, I mean, I guess people that love to push themselves and challenge themselves will be like, oh, we'll do, like, you know, like a permadeath run or whatever. Like, oh, whatever will be kind of thing. But most people, I think, will just reset the game when they've screwed it up. Quick restart. You can restart the level, but is that not going? Is that going to keep my timer intact? I wonder. Let's try. That's a good point. Let's try that out. Whoops, and we've died. If restart level will reset the timer, well then what's the point? There's no point. I don't need the quick restart. That's the same as dying. 59 minutes, restart level. 59 minutes. Boo! So now I just need to quit. If you get stuck... Well, yeah, that too. But you said it as if it was a solution to my problem. On the Amiga, there's a quick restart. Like, I was thinking, oh, that'll help them. I'll just use the save state instead of on the password screen, so I don't have to keep typing it in over and over again. That's one advantage that we will have of not playing on the hardware. Hey Shadowplay, how are you? Shut Rock is done. You hanging in? Bollocks. Bum ba da bum. Now, I don't remember. Did I need to go up here? Didn't have music. That would be the Genesis version, but we're playing the Mega Drive version, which is mega. Why is this here? We're playing the PAL version, which has music and 4 extra levels. I don't think I could reach that jump then. So I reckon I could do this first level in about 2 minutes. Fuck. No, I'm actually being serious. The PAL version has music and extra levels. And quit. And a new intro, look. Apparently this falling down the steps is also new. I think it's stunning. It's very nice actually though. How about the Sega CD? Whew. Well, damn. Oh, buggering. Oh, okay. Go. I was just thinking, like, if I can get through before the 57, the password will probably give me the full minute back, right? Because it's not going to record down to the second. So that should be me locked in for 58 minutes. I feel like that's the best we're going to do that. Oh, password is... No password. So before we had BUUTZQ. The ZQ must be for the level, and then the rest of it must be the time or something. So, yeah, that was quick, right? It was a long 2 minutes in my mind. I'm gonna just drop a cheeky save, I think. MTUEZQ. I feel like that's good progress. Level 1 done. We can reverse it. Yeah, we could. We could probably just change the timers. But, you've been there on holiday. How about Bootsy? Oh, I don't know where to leave it here, to be honest. Bum, 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 bum. This level's going to take some getting used to. I'm not keen on this sword fighting. Yeah, I think I'm going to stop here. It was good to get dipped into Prince of Persia. Maybe we can have a good crack at this one tomorrow. How'd Latchup roll? I gave it 7 out of 10. I thought it was okay. Flawed, but okay. But yeah, maybe we'll pick this one up next time.